We are going to do a visa run to Armenia in a couple days. So I want to show you kind of all the steps that we have to go through to do this. You know, everything is a fluid situation. So by the time you watch this, it may have changed for the better, may have changed for the worse. We're gonna take today, Wednesday, and tomorrow, Thursday, to get everything that we need lined up. And then we will do the border crossing, the land border crossing on Friday. So I will take you along with me, show you everything that I can film, usually right on border controls, passport areas. You can't really film that much, so I'll at least give you a rundown of it when I get through. But I will show you everything that I can up until that point. Okay, so we are here at NeoLab to get our PCR test done.
I think they had gankalis for breakfast, for lunch. I guess I'm only shooting. Stick it in? Yeah. Okay. Oh, get it in there.
Ooh. Is that it? Oh, mouse. Oh, sorry. Sorry. My bad. Ooh, that gets up in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They want to tell you about that.
Your turn. That's so funny of you. Oh, get up in there. Yeah. I wasn't sure what to expect, but that was the quickest. How long do you think that took? 2 minutes?
Yeah, 2.5.
Literally. So we went to NeoLab for a couple reasons. One, they had good reviews. Two, they met all of the requirements on the results that Armenia requires, like English, on the printed letterhead, signed and sealed by the head or of the the medical director. And then three, they were only 85 gel, which is one of the cheaper ones. So we'll have the results back in 24 hours. We did have to make an appointment, but that was so quick. Like, I'm not kidding you. We walked in, gave them our passports, they swabbed us, and we walked out. Like, you can see, we filmed in there, as you obviously just saw, and we didn't film maybe 1 minute in there. Like, that was quick. We have our test results back. I'm so happy. So we got our test taken yesterday at 3, and today by 11 they were emailed to us. We're obviously both negative, so it means we can go to Armenia. The clinic did have them printed on site already for us, so I just went there this afternoon to pick them up. I've been told that the border agents that give people a harder time, they do that to the ones that like aren't prepared with all the documentation, or like they can't find it on their phone. So I actually just decided to go with the printed results, just so it's quick, it's easy. We can just hand the certificate right into them. So, and again, this is one of the reasons why I went to NeoLab, is for this part right there, signed and sealed by the medical director. That was one of their Armenia's requirements. So we're going to Armenia tomorrow. Yes. Next thing you'll see is it'll probably be tomorrow morning when we get picked up by our private driver. It's costing us $29 to go from Tbilisi to the border, which is like an hour and a half away-ish. That's for an English-speaking driver. If you don't need an English-speaking driver, if Russian or just Georgian is good for you, then it's only $25. And we booked our private drivers through Go Trip We've used them for all of our travels throughout Georgia for the last year and have had good experiences with them. So definitely recommend them. Private driver time. This is how we'll get from Tbilisi to the border. We just walked and got stamped out of Georgia. Took, I don't know, 30 seconds. All they asked is if we had our COVID test to get into Armenia, and that was it. So now we're walking, I don't know, it's probably 400 meters to get our Armenia stamp. Made it into Armenia. It was like, I don't know, 2 minutes through passport control. Found a taxi right at the border, and now we're gonna go. A quick recap. So to get into Armenia, very simple. You just need a PCR test within 72 hours of your crossing the land or the air border, however you get in. As you saw in my video, there are some little requirements that Armenia requires. Can you require requirements? Anyways, I'll put those in the exact wording in the description below. So to put it in the most basic form, to get into Armenia, you just need a PCR test 72 hours before arrival. So my experience and these different requirements are for a US citizen that is unvaccinated. So if you are vaccinated, there are less restrictions. If you are from other countries, there can be more or less restrictions. So again, this experience is just for what I had to go through for being a US citizen that is not vaccinated. Fun fact about Armenia that I feel like is kind of under the radar for a lot of US citizens is we get a 6-month visa to Armenia, free and on arrival, which is awesome. As always, like the video. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about entering Armenia. Subscribe for more unique travel adventures. Hit the little bell, that notification, so you are the first to know of any videos I release. And the next one will be right here in 3, 2, 1.